welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome back. So today we are going to film a short little get ready with me for a Valentine's date. Only reason I say this because it's technically not a date, but you know what I fucking mean. Yeah, I don't really like Valentine's Day. If you guys know this about me, I low-key kind of fucking hate it. I've never had good experiences with Valentine's Day, so never been my cup of tea. Plus, I'm not all like lovey-dovey, you know. But we are going to do a quick little get ready with me, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I don't like Valentine's Day, some stories about my Valentine's Day experiences, and whatnot. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you guys haven't already, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that subscribe button right here. Click the big red subscribe button. And click the post notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, I am uploading content on TikTok and Instagram pretty often now, so please follow me on there. I would really appreciate it. And let's get started. So you guys can see, I am suffering a little bit with a little bit of like acne down here. Just a little hormonal acne. It's okay. Everybody gets it. But what I'm going to start off with is my moisturizer. I'm using the Kinship moisturizer. The Super Mellow. Honestly, fire as fuck. Besides that, my other favorite moisturizers are from e.l.f. the Hello Hydration. It has SPF and all that, so I think it's really good. Besides that, the Clinique Intense, really great. Not the regular one. I feel like the regular one's just like low-key. Your skin just sucks it the freak up. So yeah. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. So, alright. So a lot of people are gonna be like, Miss Girl, you're very into like the reds, the pinks, and stuff like that. So why do you not like Valentine's Day? My gist for it is I've had some of the shittiest experiences with Valentine's Day. As most of you guys know, I've shared on here a few times, I was in a relationship for all of high school and a little bit after. And low-key, our Valentine's Days together were low-key kind of trash. Not shitting on this person whatsoever. But, like, there was... Anybody in high school can literally tell you some of these, like, Valentine's Day things were, like, hella funny, hella cheesy, or, like, flat out, like, what the fuck. One main thing... I remember our first Valentine's Day together as, like, a couple. He gave me, I think it was a bear and, what is it? A bear and chocolates. And I low-key didn't expect anything. Why? Because we were barely, like, going out. We like, started going out, like, we had just started going out. Fucking, I'm over here stuttering. So I was like, not really thinking too much of it, nor did I like feel some type of way. Didn't even think that he was low-key gonna get me anything. So it was just like, what the fuck? So come to school, come all like cute, because I was like, yeah, I have a man's now, so like I gotta dress like hella cute or whatever. I'm gonna cover it with some concealer. This is the REM Beauty concealer in 4N, medium 4N. I'm just gonna cover it just because it is giving a little too much right now. The redness is a little crazy. But yeah, so I didn't expect nothing much of it. I just really thought that it was gonna be like a chill ass day. And it was, don't get me wrong, like it's not like I fucking didn't have a good day. But one, he was never like corny or like affectionate, I guess you could say. In my opinion, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, like, you were dating on that. Not your business. It was mine. But yeah, he was like not really like affectionate like that, so I didn't really trip too much, and I didn't really think I was gonna get anything. So I come dressed up all cute, and I was like, he's gonna be like, damn, my girl's good. Like, like, you know, you guys know. I literally thought he was gonna be like, god damn, my girl look good. And in reality, I come, he's like, oh, you look cute, you look pretty. Obviously, it's still a compliment, I'm very bad myself at taking compliments, so I really didn't like expect too much out of him. So that happened, and then I seen that he had like, I don't know if it was like one, I think it was one rose and a bear, and I still had that beer the whole time that we were going out. Like, that like literally was like, I felt like it was so cute, you know, something like cute. What else can I say? So I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation in 20N. So I was just like, oh, okay, like, it was really cute. I thought, you know, nothing much of it. Yeah, I go downstairs and I see him with some other like friends, and I was just like, not tripping too much because I already knew like where he was gonna be. Bro, this is funny. I've never like actually had to tell the story just because most people who like know the story were there at the time. Like, my best friend at the time was like laughing because she was like, bro, it literally looked like he didn't really want to give you anything. And I didn't really mind, but it low-key, like, when he was there, it felt so fucking forced, y'all. I think that was my biggest issue with it. Like, bro, I didn't, like, yo no le gané nada. Like, I didn't get him nothing because I didn't know we were doing that. So, obviously, like, I guess because, like, he's, like, the dude, a lot of, somebody gonna hate me for saying this shit, but, like, a lot of the dudes tend to buy, like, a lot of stuff. My, like, love language itself is gift giving. I think that's, like, my biggest thing, and I low-key hate that, but I love it at the same time, just because I'm trying to not be that person anymore. Bro, this sponge is fire, right? Even though I need to fucking wash it. Like, she's dirty. But yeah, like, he came and like I saw like the rose and I saw the bear, and I was just like low-key kind of like, wait. I was like, I didn't know we were getting like stuff. I didn't know we were doing gifts. Cause I low-key felt bad because I was like, fuck, I didn't get him shit. I felt like such an asshole, you know? So came downstairs and I was like all dressed up and he was like complimenting me, and then my friend at the time was like with me, my best friend at the time. He comes and he gives it to me like this, and he just like kind of horks it at me. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead. And it just kind of like made me laugh because it was like so forced. Like, bro, like he literally like lo más me la casi la tiró basically, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just like, thank you, no, but like part of me was like, really, motherfucker? Like, I didn't force you to get me nothing. And I didn't even know, like, we were getting gifts. So, I was low-key like, fuck. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to put so much just because I'm, like, literally not doing the most right now. But yeah, I was, like, low-key like, wait, hold on. So, my friend literally after it happened, she was like, bro, that literally looks so forced. And I was just like, yeah, I'm like, I didn't know we were getting gifts. I didn't know we were doing anything, because if I would have fucking known, I would have been like, fuck, I need to get him something. So it was low-key super, super weird. I was just like, what the fuck? And I literally, that's like the main thing I fucking remember now. Like, when I think about like Valentine's, there's so many other fucking stories though. I'm gonna tell you guys throughout this video. But yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck? I never brought it up to him. I never like ever said anything when we were together, and I was just like, you know. But it was so crazy to me how like I was just like, what the fuck? Like, homie, like, you literally just like fucking yeeted that shit at me basically. And I'm not saying like if we see like you to throw it at me, but like he just like, here. Like, bro, if you didn't want to give me nothing, you didn't have to. I'm using the She Glam Cappuccino Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I'm using this for like a contour though. It's more like gray, so it gives a little bit of warmth, but not too much. But yeah, so I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I low-key was kind of like shocked that any of that literally happened because I don't know. I know when we were together, like, a lot of people used to clock me for it because he wasn't, like, very affectionate. Like, he wasn't, like, good at showing his emotions. Which I really, I guess, didn't mind completely, but to an extent, like, sometimes I would be like, yo, like, I don't know if you feeling me. I don't know if you falling out of love. I don't know what the fuck. I would trip out because, like, best believe, if you found somebody, like, falling out of love with you and you're, like, all gung-ho about this person, obviously you're gonna feel some type of fucking way. That's just me. So we went about the day, and then we walked home, and then I kind of felt like there was nothing after that. It was just a pretty normal, like, day. Again, like I said, we were barely going out at the time, so I didn't expect too much out of anything. Yeah, so like I said, we were together for about, I think, 6 years. So 5-6 years, like, around that time. So I obviously was like, hold on. We started, like, obviously accumulating Valentines, and yeah, never was really asked to be Valentine. I guess we, like, automatically assumed, like, you know, hey, since you're my girl and I'm your man, so it worked, you know. Using the rest of what I have in the Cover Girl Outlast All Day concealer and Fair. But yeah, like, so obviously we experienced a lot more fucking Valentine's Day. I don't really remember a lot of them in all reality. I do remember the first one because that was, like, obviously our first Valentine's Day together. And I think the only reason I, like, remember some of them too is because I know so many people's birthdays who are in February. My sister's birthday is in February. My brother's birthday is in February. His birthday was in February. So it was, like, a lot to remember. So I tried not to really remember Valentine's Day too much because I really didn't like it. I remember one year, though, we didn't really do gifts at all, and I think it was said that we weren't gonna do gifts as well. So I was just kind of, like, hoping he didn't fucking get me anything because I would feel bad. So what ended up happening was we, like, looking, I know I had a powder here somewhere. So we ended up kind of just, like, basically telling each other, like, hey, we're not gonna do gifts this year. Like, I just want to spend time with you, type of shit. And there was times where, like, that was, like, all we wanted in all reality. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me. This is a new one. I haven't really fucking used Fit Me in a little bit. But honestly, for a drugstore freaking powder, fire. Oops. Did I stain myself? Probably. Alright, let me shake it a little bit. I'm using light. It's not, like, super pale. So. Oh, fuck. I just fucking spilled it everywhere. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. So, I'm gonna warm it up on my hand and then pat it in. And I just, like, try to set under my eyes first, y'all, because that tends to be the place that creases the most, so that's where I set the most. And first. And under the eyes, on top of the eyes, not under the eyes and on top of the eyes. Whatever the fuck am I saying? Okay. I know I have a blush somewhere. I'm just gonna use a powder blush, so I'm not gonna worry about the cream right now. But yeah, so it was kind of just, like, awkward sometimes with us because, one, he, like I said, he wasn't really affectionate, like, to an extent. So I, like, low-key didn't really, like, want to celebrate Valentine's Day. And I just, like, really didn't want to celebrate certain things too. Like, our anniversaries weren't, like, super big of a deal. Like, we were pretty big on, I think that we would celebrate mainly, like, the every 6 months, I guess you could say. So, like, when we hit a year or 6 months, we celebrated that. I remember on hand, I can remember maybe very few anniversaries. I'm not, like, great with that, just because a lot of them were kind of just, like, chilling, or just us saying happy anniversary, and that's pretty much fucking it. Like I said, he wasn't very big on anniversaries. I do know the biggest thing that I had, like, with him was, like, one of the biggest anniversaries I think we had.
Alright, quick side comment. This is not the biggest anniversary. And I don't know why that shit came out of my mouth. But this is one of our big anniversaries that I remembered. So, yeah.
Was we went to this restaurant called Rodeo in LA. So if you know, you know. We went there, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I got dressed up. He got dressed up to an extent. My ex doesn't really want to dress up, y'all. So I think another reason why though that I hated Valentine's was one year. Oh fuck, I'm gonna clock this person, but oh. One year, like I said, we agreed not getting gifts, or yeah, we agreed not getting gifts, and then last minute we kind of just ended up getting gifts. I asked for one thing, and I used to always ask for one thing in general from him. I think that was my biggest thing with him. I always wanted a handwritten letter. Keep in mind, my ex did not have like the best fucking handwriting, but I didn't care. I literally just, that's all I wanted. Did it ever happen? No. Did I trip too much about it? Not really. Why? Because I already knew where it was going. Okay, so I'm using the bronze booster, the little balls. I'm trying to see, hopefully it works good enough. It's just gonna give it a little bit of color. So yeah, like I thought, like maybe since I didn't ask for like a fucking gift, that it was gonna happen. Did it? No. One, I like literally asked this pretty often, and this person probably said the same thing. But his like main excuse was like, I don't like my writing, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da. When we used to write notes in class, so I'm like, bro, I can read your writing, like I have no issue with it, like that's all I want from you. Did it ever happen? No. So we got into a fight on Valentine's Day because of that. I was like, that's all I want, like I only want you to write me a letter, blah blah blah, telling me your feelings, like by all means, like bro, that's free, like it's literally fucking free, it's literally not money. But never happened. Did I trip too much about it? Yes, a little bit, because I was just like kind of hurt that I'm like, that's the only thing I want, you know, me la quieras dar, basically. But yeah, did I sit there and cry though? No. I was just upset. I did my brows. So yeah, I don't know, every Valentine's Day was like something different. I think the first one was kind of like started us off really bad, so it went from bad to I think sometimes even worse. The main thing would be like, oh, the problem, I don't even want to say that because it's fucked up, but like the problem would, oh my god, we used to argue a lot just because there were certain things going on that I felt like communication wasn't fucking there. And obviously if communication is not there in a relationship, you know, shit goes south real fucking quick. I'm gonna put tape here just because I'm gonna try to do some type of look real quick. I feel like if you use tape, by the way, y'all, the look kind of comes out faster. Pero lo que tú quieres hacer, hazlo. Okay, so I'm using my BH Summer Lovin' because it has a lot of pinks. Or you can use that ColourPop, Ooh La La, I think that's what it is. But yeah. So I'm gonna dip into this one right here. It's kind of a lighter shadow. But yeah, like, I don't know, it was really awkward with me and him sometimes. It was kind of just like, we were constantly like fucking fighting over like affection, and I feel like that shouldn't be there, obviously. So there was times where like I feel like he was only getting me shit or like doing shit or showing me he loved me because it was like fucking Valentine's Day, which is one of the, I feel like the main reasons why I do hate the holiday as well. Like it's cutesy and very like aesthetically pleasing, don't get me wrong, but I do hate the fact that a lot of guys think it's basically like a day to fucking make up for you being a piece of shit. Not all of you, but some of y'all. And that was the main reason like we used to fight. I was just like, I don't need you to fucking buy me shit for you to seem like this fucking macho ass man. So I don't need you to do all that. Porque like de verdad, I'm the type of person like, if you ain't showing me like at the end of the day you're down for me, or like si no me estás enseñando esto, like deadass, there is no fucking point. Like you could say and say and say, pero la cosa es que are you doing or not? And like me, kind of sucks that we're built into this fucking like generation where like sex is like a fucking huge thing, or like it's supposed to be like this huge thing. And I'm like very old school. I feel like it shouldn't be. And I feel like nowadays everybody's just like in for a hookup or on some stupid shit. Like, bro, dating is so fucking hard. So that's why like también people I know, and I know a lot of people during the holidays they either want a boo to kind of like cuddle up with, or like Valentine's Day and shit, just because they break up during the holidays and Valentine's Day because they don't want to fucking get a gift. I'm not saying you have to be with somebody for that reason, but you can do other shit besides comprándole un pinche regalo. Like, take her on a fucking date, and you really don't even have to pay too much money for. Take her on like a fucking picnic. Show her off. Fucking pick flowers off the fucking neighbor's yard or whatever. Like, something like that, bro. I just feel like, me personally, like, yo no necesito todo eso. Like, I don't need all of that shit. But like, at least show me que yo soy algo para ti, you know? That's just me. Next color we're gonna dip in is this one down here. So a little bit more of like a purpley color. So tap out the excess, yo. I don't know. I just feel like some people like are generally just at that point where they're like. And then too, one thing I'm gonna say is when you're comfortable in a relationship, bro, it's kind of hard to be like about the holidays like that, because you're like, oh, my girl and I have been together for so fucking long. I don't need to do that. I know there's girls on TikTok already. A lot of y'all have seen where they're like, oh, my man still asked me out to be his Valentine's and da 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 da. Cute. But I think it's cute when they ask it. Like, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, if I'm like with my mans, I don't really expect him to, I guess. But I don't even expect him to get me something. And de verdad, like, all reality, I don't really expect him like to do that. But I do expect, hey, you know, the consideration, happy Valentine's Day, or hey, let's go out, let's do something, or let me like fucking make you algo, let me do something for you that I normally like don't fucking do. Basically, I feel like that would be like the best fucking gift by all fucking means. Oh, by the way, I'm using two brushes to like kind of blend these together just so that they're able to give like a nice color payoff. See how it's like a little bit darker right there? Cute. All my brown-eyed girlies, pinks and reds definitely do you amazing. They make them brown eyes pop. Senior year, I can't laugh because then the tape is gonna come on. Hold on. Okay, so senior year, like during the Valentine's week, my ex-boyfriend and a bunch of my friends at the time and their boyfriends were getting all asked to prom. And I guess my ex-boyfriend came up with the idea to have all the boyfriends ask their girlfriends to be their prom date as we're getting married in school. Crazy. It was really fun. I thought the idea was actually alright. Did I get a little pressed because I thought low-key I was gonna get asked by myself? Yes. I never actually shared my experience on that, but it's so funny. So I don't have like any pictures of that really, because I practically deleted everything. But yeah, we got asked. It was me, my ex, my best friend at the time, her mans, and my two other friends at the times and their mans. So it was like 4 of us getting married, like the fake marriage shit. I don't know how to like describe it, but yeah, we were getting married in school in front of like casi the whole fucking school, and the guys asked the girls. I didn't know that was happening. Obviously, the day started off really weird in general. Let's talk about it, y'all, because my story is gonna go everywhere if I don't tell y'all like the tea. The day started off pretty weird, just because like I said, my ex was not very affectionate. He wasn't really about like lovey-dovey corny shit. So I cut my crease with the REM in the medium 2N. Just a little bit lighter just because my normal skin is like the medium 4N. So yeah. Honestly, I don't really like using it under my eye because I feel like it creases a shit ton. So yeah. Take it as you please. Alright, let's go back in with that purpley shade. That's one down here. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just kind of really weird. Like I said, I thought I was gonna get asked kind of solo, did happen? No. Did I trip too much about it? Not really, but I think I did get a little upset because I was just like, I don't know, it was just weird, bro. Like, I literally, okay, so my ex was like, during my senior year, he was like captain of his team. So, like, I was like, stop it. Okay, stop. I can't fucking stop laughing. Well, yeah, he was the varsity captain. Me saying it like it fucking means something, bitch. And so I low-key thought that I was gonna get asked during his last game because they had like their senior night or whatever the fuck, and I made a poster and everything for him. So I was like, oh my god, he's gonna ask me, and I was gonna be like super cute. It's gonna be like some fucking High School Musical shit. Like, that's what I had in my fucking head. So take it as the whole fucking night. I low-key thought that was gonna happen until lunchtime came, and we're getting married. Keep in mind, like I said, the whole day was fucking crazy. Okay, so let's start from the beginning because I low-key just trailed around. So, how do I go about this? So, okay, the day started, I got ready, I got low-key, I was like looking super fucking cute. But yeah, so like the day was low-key like weird as shit. Oh, by the way, I'm going back in with this color just to kind of deform it, okay. So it was really weird because one, like I said, I had always asked my ex for a fucking letter and never got it. And then I got this fucking, I was in my Avid class at the time. Shout out to Avid. If you guys were in Avid during school, love y'all. Let me see all y'all Avid kids. But yeah, like we were in class and everything, and then all of a sudden the girls from like leadership come in and they're like giving like grams or whatever the fuck, cupcake grams or whatever. And I never like expected anything like that because, like I said, my ex wasn't affectionate, so I knew he would never like do some shit like that. Lo and behold, a girl comes up to me and gives me one of pancita like right on my table, and I was like, and I turned to my best friend at the time, and I was like, "This shit for me?" And she goes, "Yeah, bitch, it says her name." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, he never gets me shit like that. And I started tripping out, and I was like, wait, like what is going on? Like, so I assumed also because we were fighting that whole fucking week, like I said prior, we were fighting that whole week about some fucking drama. And I was just like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, bro, like, ¿por qué me agarró esto? Like, why did he give me something? Because he normally doesn't fucking give me shit. Well, not like that. Like, it sounds so fucking ungrateful. But yeah, you know, it's like he normally doesn't give me like cosas así. So that's why I was like low-key shocked. Oh my god. So I turned around and I was just like, what the fuck? And so she was like, wow. And then her man had like wrote something on it, and I was like, okay, maybe he actually wrote me something. And I look and I knew that that handwriting was not his. So I was low-key kind of upset, and I was just like, ugh. I was like, whatever. What should I expect? Like, homie's not gonna ever fucking write me a letter. He's never gonna fucking like. No me va a hacer eso. Like, I just had to get into my head that he's never gonna write me a letter. So the day kept going, and then we finally had nutrition right after fucking Avid. And then I went outside and I seen him, and I was just like, he looked cute. I was just like, oh, you know, like, whatever. And so tell me why. Obviously it was so awkward because we were fighting, and then like, he just like side hugs me and everything, and it was like so weird. And everybody else in their couples little shit, they were like, oh my god, they're all hugging, and I'm just like, must be fucking nice to not be fighting with your fucking mans on fucking Valentine's Day. But yeah, so that happened, and I was just kind of like, I don't even know like how I was feeling low-key. I was just kind of like, what the fuck. Alright, I'm gonna use this like angled brush and then grab some of this shade right here just to like lighten that up. But yeah, it was just kind of fucking weird, bro. Like, it was just really, really awkward for me. The whole day was kind of just like awkward because we were still fighting, and I thought, like, literally that's why I was like telling my friend when I got the gram, I was like, I thought we were fighting. Like, I thought he didn't even give a fuck about me right now. And she was just like, well, maybe you guys are okay. Go outside. Doesn't even really give me a hug, or barely gives me a fucking hug. And I'm just like, yeah, we're still fighting this girl. Like, don't fucking bullshit me. I was like, yeah, we're still fighting. And I'm just like, fuck. I have to deal with all this today. And did I deal with it? Yeah. Alright, so let's fast forward real quick. It was a really awkward nutrition, and I just like, I don't know, I thought he was just still pissed. So I didn't think anything of the day. And I literally did not really think too much other than, yeah, so today's his basketball thing, and he's gonna hopefully ask me to prom today during his basketball thing. So I was like hoping and hoping and hoping the whole day that he wasn't that fucking pissed, that he would fucking ask me regardless. Lo and behold, skip through, and then we have lunch. I go out and he's like, ready. And he's like, are you ready? And I'm like, because I already know we're gonna get married during lunch. That sounds so crazy. We're gonna get married during lunch. Bro, my life is a drama. But yeah, I already knew, so I was like, yeah, I'm ready. And we were the first ones, because obviously nobody else wanted to go first. So we were first. Then my best friend at the time and her man were second. And then I don't remember really who went after. But I just remember the teacher that was doing it was one of my favorites. He was like, oh, you're gonna deal with her being loud and screaming and all this shit all the time. And he's like, yeah, and then, yeah, I said, we got like married. I had the certificate. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I think it ripped up because I ran it over with my doors when I used to have my room. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the room tour, but yeah, I used to run it over. Okay. That happened, and so like I said, everybody was around, and it was kind of awkward because like people that I didn't really fuck with, or people that liked me, or people that didn't fuck with me, whatever the fuck, were all around. And it was just like, yeah, so we were taking pictures and everything because it was 4 of us, and it was like the first time they ever did 4 people. So we were taking a bunch of pictures, and all of a sudden I see one of our, like, the PE teachers there. She like, oh, they have something to ask you guys. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I look up and I see a fucking sign that I think it said prom, or will you go to prom with us, something like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I started, inside my fucking body, I low-key like felt like sad as shit because I was like, oh, I'm not getting fucking ass during the basketball shit. That's what I expected. But on the outside, I was just like, oh, get cute. I'm so ungrateful. Fuck it, I don't care. I was in fucking high school, bitch. Fuck y'all. If y'all clock me for it, fuck y'all. Oh my god. So yeah, like I just like hugged him. It was like the most awkwardest hug. Everybody else kissed. We didn't kiss. It was so fucking awkward, bro. Like it was just like, what the fuck? Like why? And for what reason, bro? I don't fucking know. I really just didn't care at that point. I tried to do like a little silver liner just to give it a little bit pop of color. Or like just a pop of some fucking shit. Because I feel like it's very plain, but it looks very cute. A fucking eyelash right there. It looks very pretty though. So let me add the pop of silver. On the glitter, I use the what am I using? The fuck? The NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner in I don't know what fucking shade this is. Crystal Gunmetal. Honestly, I think those are pretty old, so I don't know if they sell them still. So yeah, it was just like really awkward. The whole fucking day was weird. Lunch finished, and I was just kind of like weird. We were just kind of weird with each other. Oh my god, I just literally fucking got glitter on the fucking bottom. This game happened, and obviously they won. Congrats, whatever the fuck. And I was just like all happy for him. Then he had his senior fucking moment, and I had his little poster and everything. And yeah, like it was a good day afterwards. And then we had the talk. Not the breakup talk, y'all, but low-key it felt like it. It was just like a bunch of fucking drama that went on between us that week, and we just kind of talked about it. And I like, oh fuck, hold on, my eyeballs hurt. And I literally like told him, I was like, I really thought you were gonna ask me to prom. Like, keep in mind, like when we were like barely dating, like the first 2 years, 1, nobody thought we were gonna last as long as we fucking did, but 2, I had already like sent him multiple like promposals, I guess you could say, and so that was never like something I fucking was like, oh wow. And I just thought because like he's a basketball dude, he was gonna ask me during like his either his game or like something, like I that's what I literally thought, so never happened, but cool. So, what's it called? Yeah, we had talked about it, and we were just like, yeah, it was basically like, I don't know, it was like one of the worst conversations we've ever had, but at the same time, it's like a good conversation because we were literally talking about our emotions and feelings and things that we felt. He was telling me like he was feeling like a bunch of the shit I was doing was like fucked up and whatever the fuck. And I was just kind of telling him like, you made me feel unwanted. You kind of made me feel like just certain things like prior. I obviously haven't given you guys the backstory of every of that, but there's shit that was going on. Oh my god, son of a bitch. But yeah, there was shit going on, and there's a lot. And we were both in a space where we really didn't want to be around each other for a little bit. So was I surprised that he did it? Yes, but was it the way I wanted to? And low-key, the funny part is that he literally was telling me that he thought he was gonna ask me the same way that I thought, but it ended up being a group thing. So, at least it happened. At that point, that's all I can say. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I hated Valentine's Day. Because one, we were always fucking fighting, and the way, like, if everything felt forced for us between, like, during Valentine's Day, so it was just kind of fucking weird, bro. Besides that, there was a lot of fucking tension between us, and it was just, like, awkward for me. So I would get fucking irritated and frustrated, like any normal fucking human being. I'm putting on the Benefit Peach and Blush. Honestly, this is one of my favorite blushes, y'all. Just because it gives a more natural feel. I am putting it under here just so it gives a little bit of pink. But yeah, it was like really weird. We were always fighting, so it was kind of awkward for me to have like Valentine's Day be a good day for me, because it was always like fucking, I'm gonna fight with my man today. Like, really, bitch, who the fuck wants to deal with that? So yeah, now I'm using LA colors. But yeah, it was just that was one of the main reasons. And honestly, I just felt like a lot of the time we were not at our best selves, so we were constantly just like this couple that was always like, oh, like everybody would fucking either look at. So it was just like, if you don't act a certain way, people are gonna be like. Besides that, we did break up once during like almost Valentine's Day, so it was a little bit hard. At some point we just like, we just kind of got over like each other. You guys fall out of love and then you fall back into love, or whatever the fuck you can say. But that's how it was between us. Did I mind it a lot? No, just because I knew, sometimes I knew that we were gonna get back together, but there was times where like I didn't know, and I was just like, but also let me put some tea out there for y'all. When we did break up, we met each other again during Valentine's Day, and had like a moment, and I thought it was all going good. I literally thought we were gonna get back together, and then that's when after Valentine's Day it started to spiral and get fucked up. So I started hating Valentine's Day even more, because I was like, fuck, it's just getting worse and worse. Like, I never have like a good like relationship with Valentine's Day, so I was just like, fuck this shit. And then I see how guys are on Valentine's Day with other girls, and I'm just like, yeah, bitch, that's not gonna happen to me. So fuck it. And I ended up growing to hate it. Yeah, I just think it's a fucking sad ass holiday. I think the colors and the aesthetic is fucking cute, but I think the rest of it is fucking shit. I'm gonna grab some of this color right here and put it under right here. But yeah, I just think the concept of like cleaning up your act on Valentine's Day is shitty. I think it's fucking annoying. It's like, bro, why can't you be a good guy most of the fucking year, the rest of the fucking year, if all reality. Alright, let me finish this look off camera and I'll be right back. So this is how it's looking. My eyelashes, I don't know why the fuck they look so wonky, bro. I have been trying to fucking just put them on, and low-key, they're not fucking working with me. It's like they're there, but they don't look like they're fucking on there. If that makes any fucking sense. But oh yeah. I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Pink Rose. I'm gonna grab the other brush like this one. Le voy a echar un poquito. I just want to give it a little bit of glow. I don't want to do too much, cause this bitch do bright. See? And she's pretty. I just think as like a little pretty thing, she's very pretty. Alright, so yeah, basically Valentine's Day and me just don't mesh well. I love the pinks. I love the reds. I just love the aesthetic of it. Don't get me wrong. I used to be a fiend for some fucking Valentine's Day candy. because I love me some heart lollipops. But honestly, now it's just kind of like I don't really fucks with it. Like, I know Disney now has this thing called Sweethearts Night, which is so cute, you know, don't get me wrong. The aesthetic of it is cute. But do I feel the need to get me a man's and go do all that? No. That's just my issue with it. Let me know down below. Hold on. Let me get you guys' opinion. Do y'all fucks with Valentine's Day? Or y'all Or y'all not giving two shits about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys fucks with it, maybe I might do some little videos for Valentine's Day. But this is a Valentine's Day night look. Who knows, I might be going out. I'm not changed though, but don't worry about it. I'm not saying nothing. Who knows? Things might happen. I'm just kidding. I'm not going out, but this is a glam I feel like would look really, really cute for Valentine's Day. Very simple, not like super, super extra. Just really cute. So if you guys fucks with it, please give this video a big old like. Comment down below if you like Valentine's Day. And what's your... Oh, tell me y'all, what's your best gift you've ever given or gotten on Valentine's Day? Me, y'all, I was corny back then. Really bad. So I used to give like my... No, this was anniversary. But yeah, I used to give my ex like hella fucking cute shit, y'all. I was that girl. Period. Without a doubt. But yeah, tell me your favorite gift you have given or gotten for Valentine's Day. And if you guys haven't already, click the big red subscribe button down below. Click that post notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And follow me on Instagram for more content and behind the scenes. And also follow me on TikTok for more content and behind the scenes. Bro, I've been fucking on my TikTok and Instagram game, so don't clock me this year. She is dead ass trying on her content. So yeah, so let me know. And hopefully I see you guys in next week's video. Bye y'all.